So, what's the best present to give yourself for Christmas? How about your own custom puzzle? So, I actually ordered 2 of these from Ravensburger after seeing Karen Puzzle's video on them. As you can see, I went for one with 6 different images, so that way you can see it a little better, I think. So yeah, I went with one with 6 different images, and my little boy is in each and every last one of them because he is such a little camera. The camera is made for him. How I ended up with such a cute little boy, I don't know, but I did. I should get modelling or something. And my little girl's also super adorable, but sadly that day, because all these pictures were taken on one day, she was not in the mood to play. That's why she's looking a bit solemn there. Still beautiful, good little baby girl. Just a shame she wasn't in the mood to play, but there's only so much you can do with a 2-year-old. So I actually got one of these for me and my mum, exactly the same. I did actually forget that you could edit this bit here, but I do think I got the best colour. You can fully customise it right down to the box, like from a basic "do you want it" card or tin. I almost went with tin. We thought, you know what, we'll just stick with the traditional card, because I'm pretty sure that you can't actually personalise a tin one as much as you can personalise a card one. And I thought, why not? If we're going to do it, let's do it properly. Let's fully personalise this thing. I will say that when I went to do this, I tried it first on my phone and the website was really glitchy, and then I tried it on my computer and I still had the same issue. It was still really glitchy because there's a few different stages that you've got to go through, and I would put the pictures into the mosaic and where I want them. Be very happy, go on to the next step and a picture had moved. So I'd have to go back and reposition it, and then I'll go on to the next step and a different picture was moved. I had to do that a few times. In the end, they did all end up where I wanted them, and that's probably why I skipped doing that bit, because I'm not gonna lie, I was getting annoyed by that point. I don't know if it had a lot of traffic, given the time of year it's possible, I don't know. But what I will say is they were really fast at going from taking my order, which I placed in the evening, to saying it was dispatched. But it took a week for it to go from Ravensburger to my Hermes, and they didn't put my house number on the label. That added another 2 days to my wait, which is annoying, but you know, things happen. At least with tracking I could tell that it definitely was just stuck in transit. I wasn't just gonna wait for ages and then message, because sadly Hermes, or whatever they rename themselves as, they're not the greatest for giving out compensation if your post goes missing. I used to work with the post office, hence why I know. But when it did turn up, I was so excited. I'm impressed that I managed to stop myself from starting it immediately, because I was already probably through a puzzle. Yeah, so happy. So, before I completely nail down it, should I take a closer look inside? Okay, you have no idea how excited I am to start this. So, when I was picking how to design this box, I decided to go with cardboard, at least for this year. I might do the metal one next year, but for this year at least, cardboard. I opted for the Christmas design. Originally I was going to go plain, but I thought, you know what, go large, go home. So we went with Christmas, and there's enough little bits in here that you don't really notice that it's a repeating pattern until you really look at it. I did somewhat forget that you could pick the colour in between pictures, but to be honest, given the difference in the colours of the backgrounds, white or black was the best choice, so white, golden. The recurring pattern continues all over the edges, uninterrupted, it just continues. And then you've got your standard Ravensburger bottom. I do like the fact that they go with my Ravensburger puzzle, 1,000 pieces. You could give it its own name, I just went with the date, because these pictures were all taken on the same day of this year, 2022. And I am planning on making this like a yearly thing, so let's take a look inside. I don't know why, but the fact that they're sealed in a bag like this makes me feel like it's even better than if they were just loose or just in a plain bag or whatever. It gives it that more professional feel, and I don't know why. So we've got like our little order thingy. Now, I can already tell you that there is a fair bit of puzzle dust in here, which shouldn't be too awful. The pieces are glorious and matte. They feel amazing. The blue, the thick, the lovely, and I can't wait to start. I think I saw some pieces stuck together when I poured that in. I could be mistaken. You know what, I've worked with such shiny pieces for so long that these really feel very different and really nice to the touch. The colours are so vibrant just from flicking these over. This is going to be so brilliant. That could slightly annoy my OCD. That's thicker than there, but we'll see. It'll be okay if it's the same at the other end. We'll see. Oh, that's the size, because going off the picture on the box, that's my little boy's hand. Oh, isn't that some nice shades? No. So we have a full assortment of different shapes. I just can't get over how nice these feel. This is going to sound weird, but they smell different too to your normal picture. There's definitely a real smell coming off them. Probably because I've never had, well, I've highly unlikely ever had a puzzle so quickly off the printer to my hands. So there is a stronger smell to it. So for tackling this puzzle, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start by separating out the edges and all of these white borders, and then I can sort of focus more on the individual pictures than the whole thing at once. I may start tackling blue because there's a lot of blue in this. But first of all, edges and these borders. So let's get cracking. I will be keeping a timer. I'm hoping to get a fairly decent time because I want to practice getting quicker. Because after seeing Karen Puzzle's coverage of speed competitions, I would like to go next year if I can get to an adequate speed. So, wish me luck. my job to be the one who has all the responsible ideas and he's like a grown up. So, last night it was go to sleep or stay up too late and work on my puzzle. So I stayed up too late and worked on my puzzle. And it took way longer than it should have because I was so damn tired. You know when you get to the point of like tired where you're like, I could actually cry. I'm that tired. I was there. I was right there. But no. Gotta do the puzzle. Let me show you where I got. Kitty cat, you're in the way. Come on, darling. That's it. You be cute over there. Yay. So I just lift up my cat bed. Boom. This only took me like 2 hours to do because I was so damn tired. Note to self, if I'm actually trying to get a decent time, don't do it when I'm tired. I'm not too sure where I'm going to go today. I'm either going to work on this big splodge here, or I'm going to focus on these two blue areas. We will see, but at any rate, I need to remove my cover. Oh, we have a puzzle piece on there. Naughty. I'm hiding puzzle pieces. Okay. So yeah, I'm either going to work over here, or here. I might save this to the end. It's just such a big splodgy. So I may do the 2 blue sections, maybe then the 2 greys. And just like a paley bluey lighty grey. We shall see. So cat, would you like to be a pair of gloves? Don't just pair it, get off my puzzle. Anyway, puzzle time! basically haven't been able to stop stroking it. It feels so luxurious, so nice. And I've got to say, it came out better than I was expecting. My mum's actually seen it put together because she hasn't started hers yet, but she's seen the puzzle put together. She loves it. And the pieces hold together to do a puzzle lift. I'm sorry that I'm not showing it. You're just going to have to imagine. I actually have, I won't with the top of it at the moment. I have a puzzle board on top of it and then I'm partway through it, so I'm sorry. Once I finished it, I immediately wanted to start on something, so I did. So yeah, it is what it is. Now, what I've got to say is, the things that I found the hardest wasn't the backgrounds, because they're more of a gradient than you give them credit for. It was actually our skin tones. Because me and the kids were all super pale and pasty. But one was a bit more colour to it. But me and the kids were all the same shade of sickly. So it was actually quite hard to pick up a piece and go, that belongs to such and such. So that slowed me down a bit. At least when there was like a bit of clothing, that helped a lot. But if it was just solid skin, no. But hey ho. If that's my biggest complaint, that says something, doesn't it? Which I did almost lose a couple of pieces because I managed to drop a few on the floor, but I found them. Yay! I'm not gonna lie, there's part of me that's like having a really hard time at the idea that I'm going to have to take it apart and put it away. I kind of want to glue it and put it up on the wall because it's gorgeous. And I can't really think of a great way to put it up without potentially damaging it if I want to take it apart. So I'm going to. She's killing me. Because this is something that I do want to be able to bring out year after year. And when the kids are teenagers and they're finding the baby pictures embarrassing, really bring them out then. First date, you know, that sort of thing. And I'm actually already starting to take pictures for you for next year's, because I am planning on doing this again next year. I've loved it so much, even if it's really weird to be putting your face together. It's so weird. And also not great for the bits of your appearance that you're not too happy with. Mind you, I also look a bit different now to when I was in those photos, so, you know. It's also like, oh, my hair, I remember you. Could do with it now because it's living freezing. Oh well. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. But I would definitely say that given how the website did glitch on me when I was trying to do it, just keep an eye on that, just in case it happens to you. Hopefully it was just a fluke on my end, but just in case, keep an eye out. Because let's face it, it'd be heartbreaking if you got it back and like all the borders were like here on someone. So then you got the lovely glistening smile, but not now. But if you're looking for a unique gift, either for yourself because you know, we need to give ourselves gifts. What else is going to get us the perfect gift? Or for a loved one, something a bit different, definitely something that's personal. I do recommend. I've loved this whole process from start to end. Admittedly, doing the outlines when I was beyond tired was a bit of a dumb move on my part. I really should have been able to have got that finished way earlier. Oh, speaking of which, my final time was 8 hours something. It was 8 hours 10, so just over 8 hours. Not too bad. But it potentially would have been under 7 hours if I hadn't have started the puzzle when I did. A bit late now. Oh, because see how fast I do it next time. Like maybe I could write my times on the inside of the loop and see if I can't get it a bit quicker each time. Right. I'm going to go and do some editing. I'll see you all soon. Happy puzzling, everyone. Bye.